And that comes into what kind of experience you want to have. And I think what's really cool about doing an adventure like this is that it's not like going to Disneyland. I mean, Disneyland you could say is kind of an adventure, it's a trip, and or Disney World or whatever. But when you go to a place like that, like a big theme park or even a smaller amusement park, they provide an experience for you. And they've got it down to a science, literally a science. If you walk into Disneyland, the scale of the buildings changes looking down the street. They scale them smaller so it looks bigger. So you feel like you're in a bigger place than it actually is. They control the experience 100%. When you do a hike like this or an adventure like this, you craft your own experience. You have this major significant adventure and you are the architect of it. So you make all kinds of decisions along the way that affect how that goes. And some of that comes down to things like planning in gear. Others comes down to your mindset and your attitude and how you face the challenges along the way. Again, to be clear, it is very challenging to do something like this. Most people who attempt a thru-hike don't actually complete it. So maybe part of that is some planning issues. I think a big part of it is mental. In fact, I would say the hugest part of the challenge is mental. And I think most anybody who's done something like this will tell you that mentally is the toughest part of the challenge. So you want to start with the mindset of what kind of experience do I want to have? What do I want to get overall in kind of a big picture from this? And I think that applies to anything else you would do as well. That comes down to your education too. What is the experience I want to have here? And then you craft your decisions and you make your decisions around that instead of what is the next thing I got to do to get through this day? But what is the overall experience and impact that I want to have?